Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It is January 6th, Friday, 2012 now. And we've got mail! We've got tons and tons of flags. This is the thing. This one is from Big Fly Sports. Ireland, do you think?
Oh, I'm hoping.
Mexico.
Comes with a little thing. It is... Yeah, that's totally Ireland. Yep, that's Ireland. It's a fine Irish flag!
Why?
Thank you. No note, but I remember somebody mentioning it. There is a list now. If you guys check the Geek Group forums, there is a list of all the flags that we have and the flags that we have on their way. This is from Iskar Rick. Okay. What did Rick send us?
Going in hell.
This is from Iskar. Oh, Moose is gonna like that. It's a whole thing on threading. That's for Moose. Cool, thank you, Rick. This is from the shipping department. Okay. Thank you, shipping department. Ah! Yes! Balance. Balance, 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 balance. Balance! Ha ha ha! Who sent them? Does not say at all. Came from Professor 81. Thank you, Professor 81. These are perfect. Now, a lot of people have commented in asking about the types of balance we can use. Now, there are all balance that we use are BNC on one side, 2 wire terminals on the other. Now, the only difference really is that some have screw terminals like these. These are actually the better ones, and some have push terminals. It really doesn't matter to us which, because they're all awesome. They all work. It's a thing. We're going to use the hell out of them. Every time I open one of these, that's one more camera on the live feed, just like that. And a little bit of an update. Not only did Curtis the Magnificent at Blue Cherry tell me that we have another 16-channel Blue Cherry video card on our way here, he's actually sending us some extra cards, some 4 channels, some 8 channels, things like that we are going to give away. We're going to be giving these Blue Cherry cards away to you viewers who write in and tell me about why I should give you a Blue Cherry card. You got to tell me about the cool project you're building, about the cool idea you've got. I want to hear about it, because the people that write in with the best ideas are the people that are going to get the cards. This is not your Little League team where everybody gets a medal just for showing up. You got to work for it. So impress me. Get in the Geek Group forums, be a member, get involved, and tell me about your awesome project, why you need one of these badass MPEG-2 Blue Cherry cards. What is this? And we
flag.
will send you one. I know it's a flag, but what's it a flag for? It's got to be something American, because it's red, white, and blue, and it has stars. It's Ohio! Yes! Ohio State flag with a cool pendant
You
thing.
don't know how to make a square?
It's a pendant. It's a thing. This goes back
So
generations.
flags are rectangles, yo.
It's a pendant. It's Ohio State flag. It's a pendant. It's cool. That's neat. I like Ohio State flag. I like it better than our state flag, which is good, because they need something really good going for them with having such a terrible football team. Oh, by the way, I understand the difference between rugby, soccer, and American hand-ag. I get that. I do not need another 600-700 people to write in telling me the horrible bastard I am, because apparently it's already moved. The Kiwi flag with the leaf on it, it's not a soccer team. It's a rugby team.
Ooh.
Rugby players for those of you that don't know, Americans play hand-egg. We call it football here. And it's where, it's really funny because in Europe they call it football because you kick the ball with your foot. You can't touch it with your hands. You kick the ball with your foot. It's a system. In America we have football, but you don't use your feet. You carry it around with your hands, and it's not shaped like a ball. It's shaped like an egg. And so in America, it's hand-egg. In drinking parts of the world, in America we have ibuprofen, and aspirin, and things like that. In other parts of the world where they have highly refined distilled spirits, they play a game called rugby, which is kind of like American hand-egg, where it's a very contact, aggressive, barbaric sport. Only, unlike the puss-ass American version, they don't wear padding and helmets or anything. They drink a lot, and it's a really good system. These are burly, rugged men that drink and beat on each other. And it's actually really fun to watch. I have no use for American football, but rugby is really cool. So, yes, thank you for everybody in explaining to me that the Kiwi sport is actually rugby. I know what it is, guys. Some people here play it, but they're all guys that look like Dave, and they tend to be missing teeth. So, yeah. We have an equivalent to rugby that we play a lot in Michigan, only we do it on ice, and it's called hockey. That's the closest thing to rugby we have here, and they also miss a lot of teeth. So, we have another one. Oh, we've got two. This is, I think it's an American flag.
America.
Well, that's good. We need a new American flag. We've got one, and we've had it forever. American flag.
America.
America.
America. We need one with just 48 stars to hang up next to the USSR flag.
I'm not talking to you anymore, Dave. That is an American flag.
America.
Cool. All right. Thank you to whomever sent that one in. That's a nice one, too. This is probably a pirate flag. Black.
We are the pirates who don't do anything.
What we got? Oh, it's not. It's got writing on it. POW flag? Oh, no, there's a million black. Oh, no, it's got the tower. It's POW flag.
Mm-hmm.
This is a POW MIA flag. For those of you that don't know, POW is a prisoner of war, and MIA means missing in action. And this one is going up with, we're getting a lot of military flags, so I'm going to hang these all up together, and that will be proudly hung. Useless bit of trivia, because people are always interested. A million years ago, my grandfather was a ball turret gunner in a B-17, because my grandfather is every bit of 5'5" tall on a good day. He was shot down and was housed in Stalag 17, which they made, it's the same one they made a movie out of. And it's just kind of a cool fact. That's my grandfather, who is still alive and well, and pissed. All right, what is this? Does it say? No, all right, no, that's not that. This, I don't know this.
Gay pride.
I know this one. It's Texas Light. It's Arizona. Arizona state flag, I think. I'm pretty. No, that's Arizona because it's the star. Yeah, I was thinking it's Texas Light because it has a star, but the sun gives it away. Arizona. Yep, Arizona state flag. Thank you. That might be from C. Prosser. That might be. He's in Arizona, isn't he?
Yes.
Yep.
All
All right, rolling.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, we got another one here. This is from Mr. Christopher Pruitt in Peguade, New Mexico. I totally said that wrong, and he's laughing his ass off at me right now. It's a box. It's a box with... Oh, he's a silversmith. Chris Pruitt is a silversmith, and look, here he makes these. That's his card. Yeah. He lives in New Mexico and he makes rings. Didn't know that about him. Got a thing? It's an eBay order. Thank you. These are hard to get. Now, I know I'm going to get 50 comments from people mocking me over this. I've been an audio guy my whole life. Okay, I had a 4-track recording studio in my parents' basement when I was 12. It's been my whole life has been about the recording, mixing, mastering, production of music. These never caught on in the US, and if you don't know them, you probably never even heard of them, and a lot of people mock them. But these are awesome. This is a mini disc. And I'll open one up and show you guys what they look like. Now, there's right now 50 people who are squealing, going, "Oh my God, mini disc game!" And there's a whole lot of people going, "Oh my God, mini disc." But I like them. I think they're neat. Those of us who know them love them. This is a mini disc. Now, a mini disc is an erasable, rewritable, random access memory. It's there's a little trick to it, but you can, if you look inside, it's an optical disc. Okay, it's optical media, and it's like a CD. But the idea was the mini disc was the replacement for the cassette, because you gotta understand, until CDs came out, everything was linear. Everything was linear. Hard drives wouldn't exist for years, as far as like nonlinear ink, stuff like that. What mini discs let you do is have a digital cassette where the sound quality is really good. It's not amazing, but it's better than MP3. It's decent sound quality, and you can record a bunch of stuff to it, and then if you have song A, B, and C, you can delete B and keep A and C. Nowadays, where everything's flash-based or hard drives, that's like, oh wow. When these came out, that was a big deal, man. And they're just cool. They're just happy. Okay. Mixtapes on a mini disc, awesome times. So I love them. They never really caught on in the States. They did really well in Japan, but they never really caught on in the States. We've got several mini disc recorders, players. It's a thing. We're gonna be doing a bunch of videos on them sometime soon. It's one of those videos that I keep trying to get around to doing, like the Captain's Blog video talking about watts and speakers and amps and all that. Yeah, I'm still trying to do that, guys. I might even get that done today. Remind me about that, Dave. We'll try and do that today.
I'll see if I can remember. Batman, remind me to remind him.
Thank you, Mr. Pruitt. Boom. We've got ballons, we got flags, we got mini discs, we got a CD for the lovely Moose, who will have this by the end of the day. All right, and we'll send these off for Steve to do his thing. The weather is beautiful today, so if we can get Steve down here, I want to be doing outdoor camera stuff, because it's 45 degrees, it's January, it's sunny, it's bright, it's nice. This doesn't happen. Let's take advantage of it. All right, you guys have fun. We'll have more as it happens. Batman!
What?
You having a thrilling afternoon? You gotta show people your awesome suspenders. That's totally blog worthy. So you gotta show them, it's cool. What'd you make them out of?
Oh, we should see if the people can tell what they're made out of. Because, you know, any nerd should know.
Any nerd should know what your suspenders are made out of.
Let's see if they can figure.
Alright, that's the member contest today, and whoever the first person is to comment in with what Batman suspenders are made out of wins a set of awesome Bull Depot thread gauges. That'll be the thing for the day. What else we got? We got Mikey's here doing his thing. Not Mikey, Michael McPhee. Mikey's a different guy. We got a lot of Mikes. So there's Mikey, who's Metal Mikey. And this is Michael McPhee. The man. The mechanic. What you doing?
Putting on spacers so the wheels sit at the right depth
Okay.
on the rears, and then putting spacers up the front so I can put on the good tires, as well as putting rotors up at the front.
Okay.
Because the way that these sit, they're too wide for the front, so they're rubbing on the suspension. Set up the...
Hence the spacers.
Yep. So I got to take off that funky looking thing.
The funky looking thing?
This little ring,
Yeah.
it was most likely a spacer of some sort, or at least a vibration control.
Okay.
So I'm taking that off right now so that the new spacers seat properly. It's getting loud for a second. Just cleaning
Take
it
your
up.
time.
Just making it look nice.
Wow, if that ain't a hickey and a hemorrhoid. Mike,
What's that?
you got a shiny, pretty new piece of aluminum on an ugly old rusted rotor.
That's why.
And now it's stuck.
No, it's not. It's just. I mean, it might be something around here a little bit that's stuck onto her. But
You line it up really good and
Hold on,
just
hold on.
tighten it down. You put the bolts on an impact wrench, it'll snug it right in there. Oh, well, it's Rust-Oleum, so you're set. Okay.
yeah, that's well, I was gonna do it to the front, and I didn't know if I wanted to do it to the back just yet.
Okay.
But I think I should just test it on this one.
Well, if you're gonna paint it, you wanna take a wire wheel and clean this all up because the paint won't stick.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I would rather do it.
5 minutes with a wire wheel, it'll be beautiful.
That's probably what I'll be doing.
Cool.
I just wanted to check because I know the other side is already done.
Okay.
That was easy to just let.
While you got all apart, how are your brake pads?
Brake pads on the rears are good.
Okay.
Haven't checked the front yet.
Okay.
Rotor, I mean, these you can see it's not perfect, but this is just for the e-brake, parking brake. It does have four-wheel ABS, but
your rotors are a little chewed up there.
oh yeah, I'm not really too worried about the back.
Yeah, brakes.
But the
those aren't
fronts
that
are
important.
bad, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
definitely gonna replace that. It's a slow process.
It's a process.
Yes.
It's a process. But I just figured, now while you've got it all tore apart, now's the time.
Yeah, but I want to get it up. I want to get it down because I know Batman wants to work on his truck with Mikey, so
Yeah.
they're gonna put in some floorboards. And I figured, I mean, if I'm here and they're still here, I'll help them out, or
Yeah,
I'm helping
it's
you out.
totally
I mean,
cool.
whatever.
All right.
We're going back and forth. 'Cause
There's a ton of stuff going on in the basement, so it's.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh God. All right, you have fun. I'll be back.
Yep.
All right, Mike. What you got?
Finished with the backside. Like you said, wire wheeled it down. Did the caliper and the hub part of the.
It looks worlds better.
I mean, you can see a little bit of paint on the rotor part.
That'll
but, I
burn
mean,
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
But it looks clean, and I left this the same color as the rim.
Okay.
That way, it looks as part of it as possible. I don't want that
that's
all the way
sexy.
black out.
Yeah, that's sexy.
And then, if you see, it's a lot closer to the trim line, so it's gonna fit and look really nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good work.
But
Michael
looking at the front
McPhee, master mechanic.
right now- not a master. Got the caliper off right now.
Okay.
I haven't taken this off yet because I don't want to. I want to clean off the oil and stuff that they use to preserve the new rotor. That way, wipe that off, get that all set, and then take this one off, pop it right back on. So usually there's something that I don't know if I'll find it yet, but
What?
because it doesn't just come off, it's here, and then there's something else that keeps it on. I'll find it.
Okay.
It'll take a while. Because my last time is.
Do you have to take off the dust cap and stuff, or?
Yeah.
Okay, because
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You take the dust cap off, you take the nut off, the crown nut.
Yeah,
It should come right off.
it's
Yeah.
usually because I remember when I had my truck, it was just this.
Oh,
And literally, I could
okay.
put it on, take it off. It was really easy.
Okay.
Now it's the whole.
Yeah, you'd get a screwdriver in here, and this little dust cap will pop off. Behind
there's
it,
that big
you'll find
hub nut?
you'll find a big nut. It's called a castle nut, and it'll have teeth on the top. It'll look like a little castle tower, and through two of the teeth there will be a cotter key. And you take the cotter key out, throw the cotter key away. You don't want to reuse it. And you pop this off, the whole thing will come off. You may need a gear puller or something like that to get off. It's not a big deal.
Just a.
Yeah, usually you just smack it a couple times, it'll come off.
That's what I'll do.
Put it back in, clean it up. When you take this out, there's probably going to be a wheel bearing in here with a lot of grease and stuff. Don't wipe it all off. Keep
Keep the grease,
Yeah,
yeah.
keep
You
the
want the
grease on it.
grease.
You want the grease. It's very important. But yeah, it's really self-explanatory. I mean, for what you're doing, you've got this. You can handle this. I'm not worried at all. So,
Taking it
all right.
slow.
Yeah, just take your time. It's cool. If you have any questions, see Batman. And
Yep.
if you two together don't know, then we have the internet. Somebody knows.
Yeah,
Somebody somewhere has done a YouTube video on this or something.
Yep.
But yeah. Cool. Well, good job, Mike. Oh, that's sexy. That's nice. Look at that. That's how they're supposed to look.
This is gonna look good up front too, because all this is clean, so I don't have to paint it.
Yeah. And of course, you're using Rust-Oleum brand paint. Guys, time is 15:22, and I got a box here from Stollard Technologies. Now, if you are a computer geek and you don't know who Stollard Technologies is, you need to do something about that. You need to check them out. They're, I got their website on here.
You can get to their website.
Oh, right here. This is their website. You need to check this out. If you're into playing with computers, they are amazingly cool people to know because they sell big computers on a little budget. If you want to get into like serious server stuff, building web servers, stuff like that, they're absolutely the place to go because their stuff is amazingly low priced. It's awesome. We have been working with Stoller Technologies for years. They have been a major sponsor of the Geek Group for a very long time. They provide all the computers for our big render engine. This is an addition to the render engine. They provide all the computers for our video editing, all that stuff. It's all Stoller Technology stuff. If you want a computer to play with, everything from basic little office computers really cheap, like if you're a broke college kid or something, it's a great place to go. All the way up to really big, serious, hardcore computers. This is something a little bit in the middle. This is a, I don't know what it is. It's a Dell F1DH, whatever that is. But it's going to be part of our render engine. So this is here for the guys to get rocking out on. It's going to go in the AV rack. And here's the rails for it. And they even send us the power cords because we don't have any IEC cables. So thank you to all the cool kids at Stoller Technologies. And we'll get these mounted today. Time is 16:08 hours, and I'm here at the Grand Rapids Airport with Eric, playing with his little toy helicopter. It's a little bitty helicopter. It's cute. He flies a R44 Eric owns Easy Rotor and is an all-around cool guy.
Feel still good?
Yeah, you got tons of room. I, of course, am holding on at the point that says no handhold. Yeah.
There's a manual mode to that. There's a way opposite of a motorcycle. Away from your fingers is a increase. Back towards you is decrease, and there's actually a throttle override position here,
Okay.
which is important if you get a tail rotor failure. You can disengage the engine without actually killing it. You have a cyclic here, which is changing the angle on the swash plate. And the collective actually raises the whole swash plate up and down. So it's collectively changing your pitch or cyclically changing your pitch.
Okay.
The meaning of that is that to collectively change your pitch essentially increases or decreases total thrust. Cyclically changes your pitch, increases thrust on one side or the other, or backwards or forwards. I would love one of those.
Oh, here, man.
Thanks. To control pitch and roll. As you increase or decrease pitch or inputs on the main rotor, you you're increasing or decreasing torque, and that has to be compensated for by the tail rotor. So the pedals are not rudders. What you're doing is you're changing the pitch on the tail rotor, increasing or decreasing thrust, left or right back there. That changes yaw, basically, just this movement. That's important to keep the aircraft in trim, and when you're hovering, it controls which direction the nose is pointed. When you're out flying, there's also a vertical and horizontal stabilizer back there, basically like feathers on an arrow. And the weather veining effect keeps the tail mostly behind the aircraft at or above about 40 knots. Still important to use the tail rotor pitch to control trim, which you'll see these two big things here, right? Yaw strings that'll fly off to one side or the other, depending if the helicopter is flying like that or that. Just like an airplane, you also have a slipskid indicator, which is basically level. So what we're doing right now is we're listening to ATIS, Automated Terminal Information Service. You get what's going on with the weather here, and wind and stuff like that. It's also waiting for the engine to get here.
So I just got home and my Facebook's blowing up. And everybody's like, because I saw as far as like Photonicinduction shows, and I was like, oh, well, that sucks. He was kind of cool. And he posted a video about why he did it. And he bashed me really hard. And he's got a lot of reasons why he's shutting down his channel, and I understand that. Because Facebook, or YouTube and Facebook, but YouTube takes a staggering amount of time. Now, he's putting out a video a week. He doesn't do a lot of editing. I mean, he's just really starting to get into editing. His videos, to make each video that he does, probably take 6-8 hours. I'm doing Captain's blogs where it's my typical video length right now, just on the Captain's blog channel. I mean, this is, you know, because it's a guy in a camera. My Captain's blog is just me in a camera, where it takes me, like, I do my work day at the lab. I shoot footage just when I get a chance, when I remember to. There's a lot of stuff that really doesn't make it into the blogs. And it's just, this is my day. And I post it on. Now, I come home 7 o'clock. I edit until 9, 10, let it render, upload sometimes in the morning. I mean, it varies, but it's not uncommon at all for me to spend 4 or 5 hours a day working on a YouTube video just for the Captain's blog. And there's a team of people at the lab that do the production videos, and those come out like one a week, you know, sometimes 2 or 3 a week. It varies wildly, but that's a totally different thing. And I understand how it sucks in your life. Now understand, this is my life. The Geek Group is my day job. That's all I do. Photonicinduction has a real day job. He has to pay for his toys. He has to do all that stuff. I do this, and this is my day job. It's a totally different thing. And he like rags on me about, you know, making money in the videos and getting donations. I want to show you guys something here, just because if people want to know, I'll show them. Here you have, this is my command center. It's my editing system at home. And I have, for the Geek Group channel here, and I'll bring up my personal channel here. Now the personal channel, I'll show you right on the main channel here. There's things. We'll go to analytics, okay, and we'll look at load. Okay, we'll look up here in the date range. We'll look up last year, okay, 2011, because people think that those of us on YouTube make a ton of money with ad revenue. I want to show you guys how much we make. Now this is last year. We made $1,324. Yeah. 1.4 million views, $1,324. There it is, right off YouTube. That's our channel. That's our secret command center there. I made $1,300 on the YouTube videos last year. Now let's look at some realistic numbers there. The JVC cameras we used, $4,000 a piece. The Sony camera, just the raw camera, is $4,000. The memory module is another $1,000. Our Steadicam rig, that was, oh god, that'd be about $2,700 I think for our Steadicam rig, and none of those things are donated. None of those were paid for with donated money. Okay, I spent, when we did the big video upgrade, I spent $26,000. I think I spent 26. It was 25 or 26,000 on video equipment. None of that was Geek Group money. That's my investment that I do because this is how we get the message out. I'm not some guy hanging out in my bedroom blowing stuff up for fun. I do this, and the whole point is getting people into science. And he's on me like, oh, he copied me. All right. I started the Geek Group in 1994. We built our first Tesla coil in 1999. So, yeah, I don't really think I copied you so much. I didn't even know you existed until you sent me an email. I think Photonicinduction's great. I think he's a cool guy. But we're in a totally different league. He does this as a hobby. He's got a huge following. He's having a lot of fun. His entire videos are, let's blow stuff up and see what happens. And that's his shtick. That's his gig. And I can respect that. That's his thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's totally cool. He gets a ton of videos because he appeals to the Beavis and Butthead crowd. I mean, it's like, explosions, fire, and I'm one of them. I can't fault him for any of this. The washer video was epic. It was awesome. It was fun as hell. And if I had a servo-controlled washing machine that I could play with and do that with, you damn right I'd make a video about it. That's fun. My videos aren't geared just for fun. My videos, the whole point is to show people, for the Captain's blog, it's to show people what we do. It's to show people the grind. Okay, you don't watch photonic induction ripping out ceilings and risking $1 million on a building and building this epic dream and sharing this with the whole world and all that. That's not his thing. This is a company. It's a business. Do we ask for donations? Hell yes, we do. And we get them, a lot of them. Because people see this, they understand, they want to get involved, they want to be a part of this. I have an amazing idea, and I want to share it with the whole world because I want you guys to bring your ideas here and build stuff and have fun, and that's the idea. It's all about getting people excited in not just high voltage, but computer sciences and engineering and physics and vehicular sciences and all this stuff. Photonic Induction likes to make videos of him playing with his toys. Cool. I like to build really big toys and share them with the whole world. You can't go to Photonic Induction's house and hang out with him and blow stuff up. You can with me. You can come to my lab. Exactly you, can come to my lab right now and play with high voltage and play with a 8-ton industrial robot and play with an $80,000 electric car and play with $250,000 worth of milling machines and play with a computer lab and a robotics lab and a chemistry lab and a laser lab and you can do this. That's my job. Photonic Induction is a great guy. I don't know why he's dogging me. The last time I talked to the guy, and we talk from time to time, we've emailed several times, was I invited him here to come be in a video. And now he's pissed at me, and I don't know why. The last I knew, he was interested in seeing if he could come over to the States and hang out, because I thought it'd be really cool to have Photonic Induction come over to the lab and hang out and do a video together, because how cool would that be? And the invitation's still open. If you want to come... Okay, I would imagine he's watching this. If Photonic Induction, if you want to come and hang out and make a video and blow stuff up and talk about science and get more people into engineering and tinkering and building and inventing and all that, I'm down. I am totally into that. I'd love to have you come and hang out. If you're pissed at me, I don't know why. And really, I don't care all that much. Be honest. I mean, you're a cool guy. I like your vids, but we don't hang out. You're welcome to email me if you want. I'll send you my private email address, but I mean, I don't even know his real name. We're not that close. And that's okay. I mean, yeah. But my videos are my thing. I like my videos. I like your videos. It's a thing. And if people want to be pissed at me because I made fun of Photonic Induction here and there, yeah, we had a little rivalry thing going. He made fun of me because I have stuff that you have to have a forklift to move around, and I made fun of him because he's a guy blowing stuff up in his living room or whatever. You know, it's a thing. But it's cool. He's a good guy. He's got heart. He cares about what he's doing, and that earns my respect. We both got a million things we could make fun of on the other guy, but there's no point to it. There's no point in picking a pissing contest. No. I don't have as many subscribers as you. I'm okay with that. The videos for us are a way to get the word out. I don't make awesome, cool videos like you do that are, that get 1 million kids watching. Do I have videos with over 1 million hits? Yeah, I got videos with 1,000,005 hits. But what's our subscribers? Let's take a look. Here, give me a second. All right, so there's the Geek Group channel. Now we'll look over here. This is my channel, and yeah, okay. So this is a Geek Group channel. The Geek Group. Over here is Physics Duck, and this is the one that Photonic Induction specifically mentioned, which I think is really funny because this is my personal video blog. Okay, this is a nickel and dime channel. I'm shooting this on a $300 camera. So, okay, we're over here, and we'll let it do its thing. Now we'll go to analytics. Now I'd like to point something out. Now when you look at the analytics over here, okay, it's got things for estimated earnings and stuff like that, right? I can click on that in my analytics. In my analytics over here, look at the difference. We'll look. Okay, we'll look at the past year. We'll do the exact same thing. last year, 2011. Now, I got 857 new subscribers. I have 306,000 views, okay? But over here, there's earnings, right? No earnings over here. I don't have. See, over here we have views reports, demographics, all that, estimated earnings. Over here, views reports, views, demographics. Notice, there's no estimated earnings. You know why? This channel is not monetized. I can be. It's a partner channel. Okay, I upload videos an hour long all the time. I've never monetized the Captain's Blog channel. You know why? Because you only make $1,000 a year, okay? It's not worth it. It's a pain in the ass. And for the main channel, okay, it's $1,000 a year. That covers memory cards for the cameras. But on my own channel, I'm gonna make like $10 and I'm gonna have a bunch of ads and it's just gonna annoy people. Screw it, it's not worth it. I don't do this for the money. I don't do YouTube for the money. I do YouTube because it gets the message out, because it teaches more people about the geek group and it gets more people involved. And that's the ticket. It's about getting people involved. And that's what it's all about for me, is getting more people involved in the geek group. Think about how many of you out there watching this learned about the geek group through my videos. That's the idea. So if he wants to be mad at me, be mad at me. If he wants to be mad at me because I copied his Christmas tree video with the ball, really? Dude, we were doing Will It Fry for years. I copied you. I absolutely did copy you on the Christmas ball video because you did it. And I was like, that looks like fun. I want to try that with the big Tesla coil because you've got capacitors. I've got capacitors. I've got a really big Tesla coil. Ooh, let's try that out. It was cool. It was fun. I didn't know you'd be pissed about it. You never messaged me and said you were pissed about it. If you're pissed about it, tell me you're pissed about it. Step up. Be like, dude, that's a douche thing to do. You shouldn't do that. Okay. Don't just rail on me on your channel. That's a shitty thing to do. So if you want to be mad at me, be mad at me. Dude, not everybody loves me. I'm okay with that. This isn't a popularity contest. But don't quit YouTube because of me. What you do is great. You have a cool thing. If you want to get out of it because it eats your life, if you want to get out of it because it's a huge time waste, I mean, you're getting married, you're going to have kids, all that jazz. Cool, I'm not. This is my life. I'm married to my job. I totally understand and respect the downside to having a very heavy YouTube life. I spend my life in front of a camera. I spend the rest of my life editing video. To me, it's worth it. But I don't have a family. I don't have kids. I had a vasectomy, man. I'm not, no kids. Closest thing to a kid I got, right there. That's my loving daughter. Omni the happy puppy, right there. If you want to go and build a real life, do it, dude. I wish you the absolute best. I'll send you a really cool wedding present. Give me your address. But don't get out of it because of me. Don't get out of it because you're pissed at something I did. Send me a message and be like, dude! And we'll talk and we'll communicate. As peers, as people that are rather big dogs in the video world. I'm totally cool with that. But don't give up because of me, because you're awesome. And I really dig what you do, and I really respect what you do. So that's how I see it. So that's it for the day. That's it for today's Captain's Blog. I am not quitting. I'll be back here tomorrow with more love and sunshine, and more Geek Group videos, and all that jazz, and all kinds of fun stuff. So, Photonicinduction, I wish you the best. Good luck. And as always, we'll see you next time.